the organized private sector. I want to say thank you very much. The encouragement and the inspiring remarks are very, very clear to me. Resanking, and we've heard from gas, solid mineral, finance, trade and investment on this side, how much we are pushing. I've taken you for granted till this time. I would have summoned you before now, not during the Ramadan, because you are one very valuable part of my constituency. And there's no driver of this economy other than what you are. If the private sector is not flourishing, there's no growth, there's no prosperity, there's no employment. No matter how flowery the speeches are, it won't grow any mushroom. Thank you for persevering and enduring the turning moment of our economy. That is where we are at. I don't have to do quadratic equation to illustrate all of that to you. I just need to say I appreciate you for your endurance and perseverance and believing in this country. I was in New York Stock Exchange, and I was appealing to the investors. At the end of the remark, I said one thing. We only want you to show your face as a diversified and understanding, bold investors. Not we cannot do it ourselves. And Tony Elumelu walked up to me, said, "Thank you very much for saying that, making that statement." You think I forget? I said, we can do it. Nigeria is a self-believer and can always deliver on its own. Whatever, they call us in the past, we know our first name and our last name. Our first name is Spirit, our last name is Kandu. We got to go. We have to do it. And that's why you are here in this room. I drag the time, wanting to listen, to hear you out. We'll call again so that we can embrace the reason for our country. Not because of us, cold food, not that tasty, not because of that meal that you come here, but you want to share with your president. You voluntarily elected me. I campaigned for it. I got it. I have no excuse but perform. I tell you, I can't complain that it's stressful. But the joy in it is to see that little child be inspired to take the step, but relate it to the economic changes that we are going through. It's a baby step. And your parents, you know when it is, when that baby is taking the first few steps. And that's what we are doing. So that you guide, you take, you put a shovel, and sometimes you shout, you feel nervous about it all. So that the baby will stand upright, not to fall and bruise his or her elbows or legs, so that it can stand firmly and run the race of life. And that is what I believe we are doing here tonight. I will call you again. I appreciate the gesture, and what you have given to me is very, very inspiring to move on, cut the cost, twist the bends, summon courage, and behave rightly. Save the money, but push the economy. We will be there. There are some countries that have failed. There are some countries that have succeeded. But in your time, in our time, in my time, all of us must work together to succeed. Thank you very much. Yes. Student.